Jenny.com says Rashi is my 26th ex-great-grandfather. I felt proud and immediately skeptical. Here's what happened when I followed the paper trail. My family tree goes unusually far back, thanks to a 1914 chart by Yechiel Freud of Buchach. Through it, my great-grandmother is a distant cousin of Sigmund Freud. So if I'm descended from Rashi, technically Freud is too. From there, the documented line reaches notable 17th century rabbis, Isaac of Poznań, Joseph Margaliot, and then, through Isaac's daughter-in-law, Shprinze Katz, into the Katz rabbinic dynasty. Shprinze's father, Naphtali HaKohen Katz, was a fierce anti-Sabbatean polemicist, kidnap survivor, and chief rabbi of Poznań and later Frankfurt, forced out after the Great Fire. His in-laws lead to Haim Ish-Tzvi, and higher up to the Treves dynasty, Yochanan and Matityahu Treves, royal appointed chief rabbis of France in the late Middle Ages. This section is unusually well-sourced. Responsa, signatures, contemporaneous mentions. Up to a point, the evidence is solid. Then the 13th century arrives and the data phrase. Online trees start stitching gaps with wishful thinking. Generations are miscounted. Key links, like the supposed father of Yochanan, are simply absent. Even the site's curator concedes that medieval pedigrees often rest on unverified family tradition. There's also a period red flag. When Yochanan Treves fought for the French chief rabbinate, he boasted of an unbroken line from father to son. If he could have claimed Rashi, that would have been the moment, yet he didn't. And Rashi had only daughters. The Treves-Troyes connection likely comes from the name resemblance. Scholars suggest that Treves might derive from Triel or from Treveso instead. So can I prove I'm a direct descendant of Rashi? No, the documentary bridge isn't there. But here's the twist. Ashkenazi Jewry passed through a 14th century bottleneck, plague, expulsion, massacres, followed by explosive growth over 20 generations. If even a few of Rashi's descendants made it through, population genetics implies that most Ashkenazi Jews today are probably his descendants, me included. Proud? Maybe. Skeptical? Always. Because in genealogy, the best stories are told with receipts, not romance, and a strong sense of statistical humor. Now you know.